Alright, we want to work on question C, which is part 3 of this work on mechanical drawing. It's part 3 of this video on mechanical drawing. And the question says that end elevation in direction of ROP, end elevation in direction of ROP. Let's look at where we have that arrow. So this is ROP in this direction. It goes in this direction. So after we have assembled all the parts together, so what are we going to see when we are looking at this object in this direction? That is what we want to put. And if you look at this, this is going to be the the right end elevation, which should be produced on the left side of the front elevation. That's what I have here. So we are looking at this object in this direction. We are looking at this object in this direction. So if we are looking at it in this direction, we are going to see this thing here. We are going to see it. We are going to see this part, and then we will see this part, and then we will see this part. This thing will be hidden from us. This will be hidden from us. This part also will be hidden from us. And then the web will be hidden from us. Whose plan is this? It will be hidden from us. So what we just need to do here is to, from here, draw this line. So draw this line to this side, and then for this also produce this line to this side, and for this one, so you produce this line to this side, and then for this also produce this line to this side. Okay, for this circle I need to produce this line. I also need to produce this line. I think that's already produced, so we already have it here, so it is the same as this. Okay, then so these ones, we produce this, and then we also produce this. Okay, then produce this, we also produce this. So then produce this, and then we need to produce this line. Okay, then I will produce this too. Okay, I need to come back to this. I need to produce this. So it goes like this. Alright, so all these lines that we have drawn, that is for the plan. So we need to come up to that of the front elevation. Okay, so we come here for the front elevation. So we have to draw this line. Also, we draw this line. So we also need to draw this line like this. So we are going to draw this. So we draw this line. So we have to draw this. And then we draw this. So we also draw this line. Okay, then come here. So we have to produce this. Alright, so we also produce this, and we draw this here. Alright, we projected all the lines. So the next thing that we are going to do is that just move away from these views and move away a little bit and draw a vertical line like this. And then so with your 45-degree set square, so set at this point here. So the point of intersection of this horizontal line and this vertical line, set it like this. So bring the set square to this point and draw an inclined line like this. Okay, so with this inclined line, we are going to take it little by little, because the reason is that the lines are many and we have many components that we want to put in the end elevation in direction of ROP. So I'm going to take it little by little so that you too can understand it. That's what I'm going to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is that I want to draw this web first. When I'm looking at it in this direction, the web is going to be hidden from me. It's going to be hidden from me. Okay, let me start with the base, which is this thing. Let me start with the base, which is this thing. I have to start with that first. So this is a point. So for this, if I follow this line like this, so this point, so we have this is the first point for this. And if I follow this line like this, it meets the inclined line at this point. So I just project this. So I project it from here. So I project it from here and it goes like this. So I want to bring it out so that we can see it. So let's take it one by one. Okay. So let me bring out the base. So this is it. This is it. So this is it. We are following this line. But when we are looking at this direction, it's going to be a distance from here to here. That's what we want to bring out. So I'm going to make it tick at once. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is that let's draw the center line. So the center line is this line. So let us produce the center line. So I'll put my set square here and draw the center line. Okay, so we have the center line in place now. Okay, the next thing I want to put there is the web. So the web is start from here. If I follow this line like this, so it meets it here. It meets the inclined line at this point. And then if I follow this line like this, it meets the inclined line at this point. So I'm going to project them. So I project them. So this goes up. And then this also goes up. So let's bring out, but for the web, it will be hidden from me. As I've said before, it will be hidden from me. So we are going to show it hidden. So it stands on this and it ends here. So this point, this point, this point, and this point. So we are going to show it hidden. So there is it. So I'll bring it to this side. Alright, so we have drawn the web. So the next thing that I'm going to put here is this part here. That is this part that we see here. I want to put it there. So I will follow this line. So starting from here, I will follow this line in this direction. So we have this point. And then follow this line. So we have what? We have this point. So I will project this. So when I'm looking at this, I'm going to see it. It's not going to be hidden from me. So I will see it. It will not be hidden from me. So there is it. And then I'll produce this. So let's bring it out. So, and then all right, so we have that part. So the next thing that we are going to have here, so let's put this chain, that is part 2. Let's put part 2 in it. So part 2, it will be hidden from me. It will be hidden from me. So for part 2, I'm going to follow this line. I'm going to follow this line because this is its top. So its top is circular, so this is its top. So I'll follow this line. So we have this point, and then I follow this line. So we have this point. So I will draw a vertical line here. Here also I will draw a vertical line. All right. Okay. So we'll draw a vertical line, and then this chain here, which is this part, will be hidden from me. So it will be hidden from me. So I have to follow this line like this. This is its circle, which is hidden in the top view in the plan. So I follow this line. So we have this point, and I'll also follow this line. So we have this point. So I will produce it. So I produce vertical lines. And then here also I produce a vertical line. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to draw for this part and also for this part. Then I will come back and draw for this part. So let's start with this. So I have to be very careful with the line. So this line, so it will go up as we have here from here to here. So I have to look at this line. So here we have what we have. So you have to be very careful. Okay. So I have it from here to here, from here to here, and then so the other part of it, okay, it's this point. So the other side of it is this point. So this point here. Okay, so we have it. So that will also be hidden from me. So I'm going to and then so we also have it up here. And so from here, so you just have to take it easy, you don't have to rush it. You can see the way I'm doing it, I'm not rushing it. So that's why it is a technical drawing. Okay, then for this, so we have this part hidden. All right, so I believe you can see what I've done. So I'm done with that. I'm done with that. So the next thing I want to put here is this thing that we have here. So it's going to be hidden. That is the top of part 4. The top of part 4, which is a square, it will be hidden from me. So I've drawn the line already. So what I just need to do is to locate the line on the horizontal and to locate it on the vertical. So if I go in this direction, if I follow this line like this, I think it's already there. So we have this. So, and then if I follow this line like this, so we have this point. So I just need to follow this line. It's already there already. So I think it goes with another component. So it goes like this. So it goes like this. Okay. So we are going to have it. So around here. So it will be around here. I think this point and this point. Then we have this point. Then we have what? We have this point. So I think some part of it has already been drawn. I've drawn some part of it. So all I need to do is to draw this now. Okay. So if you look at it, it's already there. It's already there. Just need to observe what you have. It's already there. Okay. So we put that one. And then, okay. So the next thing that I'm going to put here, I will just take this part alone. That is the external part of the screw, the external part of the thread of the screw. So I'll just follow this line, go in this direction. So we have this point here, and then I'll go in this direction like this, and we have this point. So I will only project this one. That's what I'm going to show. Though it's going to be hidden, and I think sometimes you don't have to show all this. All right. This is going to be a circle. If I'm to draw it, it will be a circle, and by looking at it, is going to be somehow difficult to draw, because you know that the radius is 6 millimeters, so it'll be somehow uneasy. So what I'm going to do is that I will leave that. I'm going to omit that. So I've put the important things. So the last one is what I want to put there now. So we are going to see this hand that is in a circular form. We are going to see it here. So we see it in a circular form. So that's what I'm going to draw now, which is the last thing that we have to put in the end elevation is direction of ROP. So if I follow this line like this, here is it, and I go up like this. What I just need to do is to locate the center of this thing. That's what I'm going to do. So this is the center line. So I will draw the center line here. So once I get the center, even I don't need to be tracing it from the plan again. So this is the center. So where this center line intersect, where this horizontal center line intersect the vertical center line, they intersect at this point. This is where they intersect. So I just take my protractor. Don't forget that this is 18. Yeah, it is 18 as we have it here. This is 18 millimeters. So I'll just divide 18 by 2. That is 9 millimeters. I will take a measurement of 9 millimeters from my ruler. So I take a measurement of 9 millimeters from my ruler. Okay. So this is 9 millimeters. is 9 millimeters, and then I'll put it at this point. So I put it here. Then I will draw a circle on this. Okay, so that is the circle for the end of the screw for this. Okay, there's a mistake I made here, that for this thing we are not to produce this square here. It's not going to be a square. It is this thing that we are going to put here. We are going to put it here, and it's also 10 millimeters. It's also 10 millimeters as we have here, which is already here. We already have it here, and to be hidden from a bit, a little part of it will come up as we have it here. So that's what I'm going to do here. It's already here. All I need to do is to make this thick from here to here, and then draw this, and then draw this. All right, so there is it. So this is all that we have for the end elevation in the direction of ROP, end elevation in direction of ROP. This is all that we have there. I'll put everything there. I'll put everything there. So this is all that you need to do to answer question C, which is part 3 of this video on mechanical drawing. As I said, that I'm still going to solve more problems on mechanical drawing. So because we have different mechanical components with different different components too, that are put together to get one mechanical device. So I'm going to work more on this, and also on building drawing. So thank you for listening. Share this video with friends who are technical drawing or engineering drawing students, and make a comment. If I get your comment or if I get your question, I will respond to you as soon as I get it. So thank you for watching. God bless you.